Hi, everyone, and welcome to Friends of the Show. I'm Kehm3x, and I'm here with my best friend, Austin, and we're here to recap the Real Housewives of multiple franchises for you.
Beverly Hills, Atlanta, and Rhode Island coming at you. We're starting with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Reunion, Part 1. Reunion, Snorefest.
Yeah, it was very, very boring.
Everyone on social media was like, they're clocked in finally. I'm like, not everybody.
Well, if they clocked in, I'd like to know.
Who?
Who? What?
When, where, and why.
Yes.
I don't think Bo's clocked in. Who was next to Bo's?
Bo's barely said anything.
Rachel Zoe. Rachel Zoe barely clocked in.
Rachel only talked when her package was going.
About Roger.
About Roger. When she's like, that's hot all season.
Or they're like, are you crazy, Andy? All doing a Rachel impression.
She did. She always does that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just her like, idioms.
Yeah, she's got go-tos. I like Rachel, but I am going to need a little more if she comes back next year.
I'm going to need more, and, like, divorces are all the storyline right now. So I need, I guess, a cast member that's not getting divorced. Like, either they're already divorced,
or they're
single,
not going to talk about it all season long.
Or they're married, because it's just boring.
We've had enough divorce on Beverly Hills over the last 3 seasons alone.
Let alone a lifetime.
The whole damn thing.
I don't think anyone's survived, really.
No. I'm trying to think. Let me think. Who has any married? I guess Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin are still married.
Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh, Vanderpump. Yep. Wow, it's very few.
Just the Lisas.
How impressive. Good for them. Girls, let's hope part 2 and 3 are a little juicier, because we don't even have much notes to go over.
No, Erika's package was sad and a little bit unexpected, because her focus of the season wasn't
all about her abuse.
All about her abuse from the domestic violence case, but not just that, but Tom. It had not even touched on any of that really this season.
Yeah, but that's all she got to talk about
in her package. So questionable choices, because she didn't do anything is why.
True. Until we see circle back around, and then we get back to Dorit versus Kyle and Erika, because you know that's coming. I'm like, that's going to be literally the second half of part 2 and like all of part 3. I can already tell.
Yeah, and it's going to be just like, Dorit, you're so self-centered. Dorit, you're so selfish.
And she's not interested in hearing it, so it's not gonna go anywhere. My favorite note that you took was that Amanda really didn't get any acknowledgement for 34 minutes.
No. I heard her say hello to Andy, and I didn't hear anything for 34 minutes straight. And that was after Dorit finally addressed her about her comments over something when they were in Italy. I don't even remember, because Dorit didn't finish attacking her.
No.
She just moved on.
Even Dorit didn't care. And Dorit's long-winded, and even she was like, I'm not
going there again with you.
I saw a rumor, this is off subject, that Dorit's book may never come out.
I would live for that. If she had a book advancement.
And the cover party.
Spent the money. Has to pay it back. Unfortunately, girl, that's how an advance works.
Right.
So
you have to sell that little Kelly.
Write a book.
Yeah, Dorit. You don't want that rumor going around while you have a book coming out.
That's so funny, though.
Everyone's like, this book ain't even real. It's not written. It might not come out.
It's like so hilarious to me when people have a big expectation and then the product is so small.
Do we think this book will even be that juicy?
What is she unburdened from other than PK?
Right.
She's from Connecticut.
You had a great life, it seems, Miss Girl.
You probably had a very decent life.
She clearly was privileged enough to go to college and probably study something in fashion, because she worked in fashion in Europe in her early life. So it's like, that ain't just like some hard knock life.
No.
But I love you, Dorit. I don't want her to go, but it ain't looking good, because when Andy starts rolling his eyes and cutting you off, that means you're on borrowed time.
You're being an asshole at this point to everyone, and nobody wants you there.
I saw a lot of fans comparing Andy's attitude to Dorit towards how he treated Carol Radziwill in her final season, at her final reunion. Have you got there yet?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Andy was very similar, like, I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to roll my eyes. I don't care, really. And then Carol got fired.
Oh, no. So Dorit,
you might want to
looks
step
like there's a bullet with your name on it.
And everyone's like, he's favoring Kyle. I'm like, I don't think it has anything to do with Kyle, actually. I think he just doesn't like her. Dorit.
I think he's never really liked her.
Remember he yawned over her at like every reunion?
He makes comments about how long-winded she is every time she gets going. He's like, before she can get a sentence out, he's like, can you make it short?
He is. This one was, okay, I got it. She didn't even say nothing.
She has to say, like, okay.
Honestly, thank you, Andy, because we didn't need to hear a whole monologue.
No, but sometimes I live for it because she gets little funny ones off in those.
It's the reunion, too. It is the place to let her go.
Yes.
And go off. So that makes me nervous for Dorit.
Definitely nervous for Dorit, but I think that she'll probably get like at least one more season.
One final chance.
I think so.
Because Lisa Rinna wrote in her book, there was a housewife who came to me and was about to get fired. Said, what do I do? And I told her, step your shit up and start going off. And everyone thinks it's Dorit. And I'm like, I could see that.
I could see that because she was pretty flat to begin with.
Right. So now, Dorit, you've gone too far and we got to reel you back in so you can stay on the show.
Now you're smoking cigarettes.
Every chance. I did love Kyle being like, she fucking thought she got some love for smoking a cigarette. Now she walks around with cigarettes.
She does look hot, though, smoking her cigarette. And I don't like cigarettes.
I forget who someone said, does she smell like smoke? And they were like, yes. Sorry, Dorit. That's just a pungent smell.
It really is.
And then, is that all that happens? Oh, Erika said, Dorit, is that the Chanel makeup kit I gave you?
And she said, yeah, that's how much I love you.
Same.
And then she said, okay, Erika, that's weird.
I was like, I get Erika's point, but Dorit is making me laugh.
Dorit with the that's weird comments.
Everything's weird for her right now.
Yes. She's not manic, but everything's a little weird.
I'm like, when we start, not to give Kyle any credit, but she might have a point.
She might be in a mild psychosis.
Because everything's just weird. I'm like, does she know what show she was on before this season? Because it's always been like this.
Oh.
And then it kind of ends off on Amanda.
And it doesn't even go into anything but her demasculating her husband all the time. And I'm like, okay, but where's the whole her confronting Bose about saying she started her own cult? Because that's a big point to be made.
And they're getting hung up on Bose saying she lost money on online courses. And I'm like, that is so not the point we should be arguing about.
And I tried to think about it from a different perspective because she did say it does re-roll the footage and she does say that she's losing money on it. But I think she's thinking in terms of the grand scheme of it, where she could be getting paid so much more money from Harvard to teach this course, or however it goes on that she teaches this course could be higher paid, and doing it this online version way isn't making as much money.
Which would be expected on like a college kind of class, I would think. You're not going to make $1 million.
For what it's providing, it's probably something that could be like a little 4-week Harvard course.
Yeah, I totally saw Bose's perspective of being like, for what I normally do, this online thing is me losing money from all the business she's actually done in her life, probably making millions of dollars in her high-paid positions. So
yeah, she was like head of brand and marketing for like Uber, wasn't she?
Yeah, maybe Netflix or one of them.
At least one Fortune 500.
So for me, I could see why Amanda thought that's what Bose was saying, but I did see Bose's perspective. But it ain't playing well for Bose.
No, it didn't look good on Bose's side, because when they double back, if you don't think deeper on it, she just admits that she loses money.
And it makes her look like a liar. And to a lot of fans, I'm noticing, because this is only Bose's second season, they're like, well, you were just a new girl. So for you to be joining up in the gang and dogpiling the new girl is a little...
It is a little sus, and I did think that to begin with, but I mean, I moved on from it pretty quickly because Amanda was so annoying.
Yeah, I was on Bose's side, so I didn't care.
I was just like, okay, I get why she doesn't want to hang out with the new girl. I wouldn't either.
Consider the same generation.
Kyle, that's your friend.
I love that they were being like, no one stood up for Amanda. And Kyle sat there so quiet, like, I'm not involving myself. Because you were in the mix, Kyle.
She was the only one in the mix for Amanda.
But she said, nope, not today.
Not today.
I got my own fucking problems to work out with Dorit. You fight your own battles over there. And that crazy-ass dress you were wearing, Amanda.
Like, who decided that?
The Tool factory blew up.
It was in your face.
Literally.
Like a babushka.
Literally. Like a bouquet of flowers.
Yes.
Growing into her face.
Oh.
It just looked like she took her bed sheets and said, all right.
Now wrap some tulle around.
I gotta go to the reunion.
I don't really think any of their fashion choices were that great this year. Even Rachel Zoe, who I always expect this, I guess, more stylish side to come out of, and it never really does.
She definitely has her own very specific style.
And it's just like her idioms that she talks with. Mm-hmm. It's like caftans.
Exactly.
And skinny
and
evening
big
wear.
necklaces.
And big necklaces.
And long hair.
And very long straight hair.
Which she looks good, but I was expecting the same when they announced her, like, oh, we're about to get a fashion icon. But I guess she does it for other people.
Long hair and evening wear, like long straight hair and evening wear. Give me a Cher moment.
Yeah.
Flip it back at least.
Yeah, get in there.
Do something.
I didn't hate her look, but I'm with you that, like...
It's just a little dull. And it looked kind of like an old lady dress.
It was matronly. And and I'm like, also, are y'all all going to a different event? Because no one is on theme.
No one. And Gentilly coming up soon. I like that you're admitting that when you sit down, your dress looks really fucked up.
She said it's like something out of The Substance. I can't wait. You know you're that bitch when Balmain makes you a dress with your face on it.
Right?
That's awesome.
That's so amazing.
And then I peeped Kathy. Her dress was also matronly.
But she's matronly.
She's kind of the matron of the group.
So it makes sense. She's Buddha Kathy.
Oh my God, did you see when Erika said, Kyle's the anchor of the group? And Bose and Dorit were both like, oh, is she?
I didn't see that part.
Oh, it was good.
Oh, I gotta go back and watch it again, I guess.
She said time number 3, apparently. Yeah, there was like little moments that really were good for me, but like not enough to make a good reunion.
No.
So step it up in part 2 or oof.
Or try again, ladies.
And bravo, let this be a lesson. I know Beverly Hills is very successful in viewership. They don't always need 3 reunions.
The season does not deserve 3 episodes of reunion. You already covered 3 out of 6, 7 cast members packages already in reunion 1.
Yeah, so I'm like, what are we going to talk about in the second and third part?
It's going to be a whole
it's just going to drag on.
Lunch.
Exactly. And it's going to be a to be continued from part 2. Mm-hmm. And another one.
I'm just glad they don't do unseen footage anymore.
Me too, because that'd be a whole nother episode to watch.
It was so stupid.
Just don't do that. I don't need
If it was unseen, it was for a reason.
Uh-huh. And sometimes the unseen ones are good, but that's rare.
Very rare.
Because remember Michael Lohan, Lindsay Lohan's daddy, popped up in Atlanta.
I don't remember that.
And unseen footage. And that's when Nene's like, you are not in this, Mr. Lohan, Lindsay Lohan's daddy. Carry your ass back to Malibu.
Speaking of Atlanta and daddies, R.I.P. Big Poppa.
Oh, yeah. I was feeling sad, not about Big Poppa, just about how boring Beverly Hills was. So I went and rewatched some old Atlanta to make myself cheer up. Apparently, I had forgot. Big Poppa was very racist to Sweetie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In season 3, they mention it real quick, but it's like he was calling her a black B-word.
Ooh, that's not good, Big Poppa.
I'm like, oh, I will not mourn for you.
I'll scold you up from wherever you are.
Or down.
Or down. Or down.
Wherever the fuck he went. So I think that is a wrap on Beverly Hills. Does that mean we're ready for the Atlanta Peaches?
Yeah, we can go into the Peaches.
Since we're speaking of Atlanta, we're on to season 17, episode 4, Where's the beef and the budget? I'm really glad Pinky, I know this is at the end of the episode, but at the beginning while watching, I was like, if she drags this on of not telling her husband about the bankruptcy beyond this episode, I'm going to really have a problem.
If this is her,
story for the whole season.
Is her secret, I don't like it.
I don't want it.
Because that's not what love is about.
And he seems like a really good man. You don't need to be doing all that.
No.
And by his reaction, she didn't need to be so worried.
He said, let me take care of it. And she said,
I didn't want you to.
No.
If someone was like, let me give you $5 million, I'd be like, okay.
First of all, I don't think he has $5 million. I think what he means is he'll take a loan out for $5 million.
And help pay it off. So let him. You said nope.
Nope.
She said don't let him.
Don't let him. Because you're just making a new interest rate. That's all you're doing.
Also, do you have the money or not, Pinky? Because also she said, I wipe my ass with $90,000.
Do you?
Do you? And was it Phaedra who said, well, stop wiping your ass with it and go pay some bills?
Not wrong, Phaedra, not wrong.
It's like, there's that Phaedra we know and love. Oh. They're trying to really drag Phaedra out. You can tell they want to have their moment.
And Phaedra just keeps saying, no, I'm having none of that, honey.
I'm enjoying myself.
I got these boys at home that are almost full grown.
Literally. It was so cute to see Porsha say hi to Aiden.
I know.
I was like, you used to babysit.
You used to hold him as a baby.
Man, that's crazy.
And he said, yes, ma'am, to her. And I was like, I don't.
Cute.
It's so cute.
Good job, Phaedra. I don't know about you. Does it seem like the newbies, a.k.a. Kehm3 and Pinky, and Kelly you could throw in, they really want to come for the crown of the Queen of Atlanta named Porsha Williams? And
I'll say yes about Kelly for sure. She's like,
definitely
thinking she's so clever, thinking slutty vegan should have a burger named Porsha.
That pissed me off so bad. I was like, is all Kelly's going to talk about is Porsha this season?
And say Porsha, thinking she's so clever.
I'm like, didn't Nene or Kenya call her that way back in the day? Like, you ain't even doing nothing original.
Pretty sure. And I love that when Phaedra walked in the room, she said, oh, hey, how you doing, Miss Tiny Tot?
She did. I was like, for Phaedra to be calling someone Tiny Tot. And she was, oh my God. And Porsha said, was I ignoring Kelly or did I just not see her?
And Porsha is clearly like 2 feet taller than her.
They're like rubbing backs up against each other too. I love this show. I miss it when it's not on. I like that Cynthia's going to do her own little tequila line and then she's going to invite the girls to Dallas because it sets us up for a girls trip. And then K-Michelle's like, I've never done a girls trip before. Which was shocking to me. So shocking to me. But they don't do girls trips on Love and Hip Hop. I was like, they just film where they live. Film where they live. And then... And the Cynthia's tequila's with the Aloofs. It is. Which, if you've seen Housewives of Beverly Hills, you'll know who that family is. Yes. Or if you live in Vegas. Because they're very big... Well, I don't want to get whacked, but I've heard, pray tell, that perhaps have mob ties in Vegas. Because they used to be casino owners. That's exciting. I'm like, Cynthia, be careful. Be careful with that tequila line then. Don't take any more money than you've agreed to. Yes. Okay? And watch your back. You don't want to get Teresa. Thank you. You don't want to have to go away. Or Adriana from The Sopranos. Ooh. And I won't spoil it for anybody, but if you know, you know. I was like, are we going to see Adrian Malouf? I don't know, but I liked that K-Michelle said that Cynthia asked her to sing some songs. And she said, that's nope, a fee. That's a fee. So I ain't singing no country for you. Nope, but she wants her big dolly hair. And I said, girl, you are Dolly to me. I love K-Michelle. When Dolly passes, it's just the crown goes, like the big hair just goes to K-Michelle. Oh my God, we should make it K-Michelle Wood. Ooh. Her own amusement park next door to Dollywood. They could be together. That would be exciting. I'd go to both. Oh, we saw Porsha with her male boo thing. She's back with Mike. She's flip-flopping back and forth between episodes. You know, get it, Porsha. I'm happy for her. She's happy as I can ever see her being. She's got a big smile on her face when he was around. And she's saying funny shit. Like,
when she was all sad. She's like, let me be sad up against them pecs.
She did. And Porsha, you look so good for 44. You haven't aged a damn day.
I just kept looking at her being like, oh my God, she's so hot.
Literally, like, she's that girl.
She is that one right now. She's on a glow up. I don't know if she's like premenopausal or what.
Looking better
but she's
than
like
ever.
Glowing.
Uh-huh. Well, she's also probably getting her back blown out by two different people.
Multiple sources.
One a man, one a woman. So she's getting the best of both worlds.
She really is missing nothing.
I love that for her. And then we saw Porsha with Dennis.
Yeah, they had a little jealousy quarrel because Mike sends Porsha some flowers with a
I want you.
I want you.
From Mike. And Dennis said, well, she tried to hide these. Let me go peep.
I do love that her Heather, who's Heather?
No Heather on this show. Her Heather.
Her friend. No, not her friend.
No, her sister, Lauren.
I don't know what.
Not
we
her
took
Heather.
an edible before we recorded. It's probably kicking in a little bit.
I think so, because that was tickled my fancy more than it should have.
Her sister rides
her
or
Heather?
dies.
Miss
For her.
Lauren.
And throws the card in the pool so he can't read it.
Lauren, you're such a real one for that.
Even though if he's smart, it was one sentence. If you grabbed it, you read it by the time you walked over there.
Did you notice he was like, oh, it says who it's from?
Oh,
so
he did?
He didn't notice that it had...
Was your finger over the one sentence?
I guarantee it was. He was so shocked at that one sentence. And then Lauren just said, oh, the pool's right here. Boop.
I like that Porsha didn't even get mad, though. She's like, it means nothing.
I saw the flowers inside. And because she was planning on doing a podcast space for both Pilar and her sister.
Which sounds interesting to have a child podcast.
I'm like, girl, I'll watch. I love Miss Porsha.
She said that Pilar is going to teach people how to play with her toys. I said, that's so cute.
Kids also, like, if you save that money, you set Pilar up for life.
You just paid for college for her, and she doesn't have to. You don't have to.
And you don't ever even have to make it feel like work.
Mm-mm.
She would just be surprised when she turns 18. Like, here's your money.
Here's your little, what do they call that? Kevin money?
Yeah, I forget. I forget the name, too.
Yeah.
Some with a C or something.
I call it Kevin, like Kevin McAllister.
It should have been named after him.
Home Alone, yeah.
Yeah, but it was... I don't know why I like seeing Porsha and Dennis argue in the sense of, like, you can tell there's love there, though.
You could tell they were supposed to be married.
Mm-hmm. And it just didn't work.
And it just didn't work.
And he said, I know who you're hooking up with because he lives in my building.
I said, hot dog man, mind your business.
Mind you. And then Porsha said in her confessional, she's like, he doesn't even live in that building anymore. He lives in a house with his girlfriend. So
mind your business.
I said, he has a girlfriend. Why are you trying to be controlling of Miss P?
Because she got Lil P.
True. I get being concerned about who you're letting around your kid, but has she even let these people around the kid?
Yeah.
And
as far as I know.
As far as any of us know. And in real time, she's still with the woman.
So
I forgot the woman's
congratulations.
name. Someone won out, clearly. And
Sway.
Sway?
Sway.
I wanted to say Sway, but then I didn't want to be wrong. Well, and it appears Mike wanted kids, and Porsha said, nope.
Three more. And she said, I'm 44.
3 more? I was like, can we do 2 more and count Pilar as one?
I think it was 3 more.
I'm quite sure it was 3 more, but I was like, no, Porsha, don't do that. Don't be 65 at your kid's graduation. That's exhausting.
Even though you only look 40.
That's true. You'll look better than you do now somehow. That's how she's aging in reverse.
Oh, and her ass looked so good.
Her butt is... Phaedra said, is it eating meat?
Because Pinky ain't.
Ooh. And Phaedra got some... what's the word I'm looking for? Uh-oh.
Heat.
No, not validation. We'll go with validation. Because she was like, I did not say she ate meat.
She didn't ever say it. It was Kelly.
And Shamea.
And Shamea.
Spinning shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And Shamea trying to be like, Phaedra, I like you. I'm like, I don't think you do, Shamea.
Shamea, do you have the memory of an elephant or something? Because clearly you don't remember shit. Because every time you try to call someone a liar, they're not
get
lying.
caught out.
Yeah.
And gets like a flashback played on her of like, actually, no, Shamea lied.
Actually, no, Shamea, you're wrong. You're just stupid.
I saw someone say Marlo was their biggest mistake of ever taking a friend to a housewife.
Oh, no.
I
That's
disagree.
a wrong take.
It might be Shamea.
I think Shamea might be one. She's a little cringe at times.
And her marriage is making me uncomfortable. I don't know if he likes her.
Like it.
I don't like it at all. And I don't think he likes her.
I don't know if he likes women.
I don't know if he likes women.
Not that he doesn't like I mean, like, just...
Anybody.
Anyone, yeah.
Because he didn't want anything to do with nothing.
No.
And they had their cute little daughter in there playing, and he could have cared less.
She was in those little high heels.
Yeah,
clicking
cute.
And clacking.
She was going in front of the camera like...
And he said, I'm going to go now.
And Shamea's telling him stuff, and he's just like, okay. Sure. And I'm like...
You know when SpongeBob
miserable.
had to become normal? And he's like, hey,
Is
how
that
are
him?
ya? Yeah, that's him. Nice weather we're having.
It is.
It's very monotone and like not scripted, but
kind of like removed. Like,
yes.
I don't think you're talking, but I don't think you care about what people say back to you.
At all. And it's anyone, not just your wife.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Shamea.
I think you're irritated you were born.
I think you're irritated you were born. I think you're irritated you got married to Shamea. I think you're irritated you got to work and pay for this life.
How did Shamea and him find each other?
I don't know. Remember they had like their bridal shower or something while she was a friend of?
Mm-mm.
So it goes back. I need to go rewatch like season 9 or something. It's in that era.
Oh, so a long time.
Yeah. But I'm just like, damn, does he like her or not?
I guess they do have like a 6-year-old, so...
That would make sense. And yeah, that was about 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
Because that was circa the time Phaedra got the boot for her antics.
It's been that long since we've had Phaedra?
Yeah. And that's why Phaedra's on her best behavior, because she doesn't want to get the boot.
Shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, that time flew by.
No wonder I took a little break, because everyone
It's been 10 years. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I was watching, like, you know what would make this even better? Nene. If we could get Nene in on this.
Or give me Marlo, if you're not going to give me Nene.
Literally. Where's Marlo?
Because when she said, I just have money.
We were like,
She refuses to tell anyone how she got her money.
I love that.
That's my favorite.
And my favorite also of Marlo is she'll be like, I don't need to live in a house. I am happy in my townhouse. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I'm like, good for her.
Because same, girl. If I got it, I want it, I own it, I buy it.
Thank you. I mean, I love Atlanta. This wasn't my favorite episode, but I'm okay with where it's progressing.
It's more just filler to get them to Dallas.
There's a lot of Pinky this episode.
A lot of Pinky, a lot of slutty vegan.
A lot of it. And looking at them cook it didn't make me want to try it.
No. And Pinky's storyline didn't warrant that much.
Not by episode 4.
No, because it was just about her bankruptcy, and then she hosts a giveaway and then expects the girls to all pay for an item, but she doesn't evenly split the bill.
No.
And Phaedra gets stuck with a $4,000 vegan infant formula.
Angela was like, what kind of formula are you? They're like, has to be vegan.
And I didn't know that was safe for babies. I thought like...
Shouldn't they need the milk?
Babies needed animal-based products because they're babies.
And it's like that does provide like growing
things, yeah.
I really like Pinky's husband though. He seems like a good guy.
Yeah, I wish I remembered his name.
Derek? Or is that...
I have no idea.
Derek, I think. Because Jared is on Rhode Island. And for a second, I thought both husbands from Rhode Island and Atlanta were named Derek. So I got confused.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Because I was like, do we have 2 new Dereks? And I was like, no, one's Jared. Okay. And then they said on Rhode Island, where's that Jared person? Do we even get anything really juicy other than that?
No, it's all filler just to get them on their trip.
I can't wait for that trip.
I need people away from home so that they're stuck in a small space with Tiny Tot, Phaedra ready to blow it out. You've got Michelle ready to have Porsha by the hair.
She does. You got Kelly over there.
Just Tiny Tot.
Tiny Totten talking about Porsha. I'm like, also, Kelly, that's how you came on last season, was talking about Porsha. So we really know very little about you and what you are up to.
Other than the stereotypical, I'm divorced.
And I'm in debt because I have a restaurant. I'm like, is that the fucking theme of this show now? Is you have to have a restaurant?
And be divorced. It should be called Real Divorcees.
All of the Housewives shows should be the real divorcees of said city.
Yes.
Except for Rhode Island.
Except for Rhode Island, where they're all married happily so far. Even if they're unhappily married.
Even if there's torrid affairs happening in our faces.
Yes.
So does that mean it's time to get to the clams? Time
to hit the clam.
That's what they gave them to hold in the title sequence. Clams.
I think they're oysters.
Oh, is it an oyster? Someone said clams on social media, which made it funnier to me.
They're definitely probably oysters. Rhode Island oysters.
It would make sense.
I mean, they do have Rhode Island clam chowder.
Oh, and oysters would probably be a huge deal there too, so it could go either way.
Oysters have pearls. Clams don't.
Oh, was there pearls in there?
I don't know.
I didn't look that close.
I think there is.
I was just listening to the taglines for the first time. I like Liz's.
That Liz is about her weed dispensary, but we haven't seen her weed dispensary really.
I wonder if they're not letting her do that, because I've heard Tamara Judge say with her CBD, she's had a hard time getting clearance to film since it's not legal in every state.
Oh.
Like they're almost worried it's promoting it in illegal places.
But they've let Eva go smoke it wherever she wants.
Everywhere. Every time she's on camera.
Yeah.
Hi.
Then she takes them to dispensaries.
Yep. And Tamara was there with her. You know, Tamara was like, these motherfuckers won't let me film my CBD, but here we are in a dispensary.
Oh, I don't blame her.
I do think as they film season 20, Tamara got to film something for her CBDs. So maybe laws are changing. So I hope maybe next season we get to see Liz share that side more.
I would love to see Liz admit that she's like crossfaded, because I think that's part of what was going on when she wanted to hang out on the
What'd she call it?
She called it like the
seawall.
The seawall, yeah. I want to go to the seawall with
like, what
Gary
the fuck
and
is
Dino.
a seawall? I've never heard that expression.
Oh.
And you got Kelsey. Don't go there with Dino.
Don't go there.
And honestly, I'm fully on Liz's side on that one, because Kelsey, worry about yourself, baby.
And Liz has really good points. Like, she made one about Rulla in this episode, where she says, if he's going to cheat and you're going to let it happen, just own that it happens.
Yeah, and that you're okay with it.
Dealing with it in your own house.
Because that seems to be what it is. But she's putting on a show for everybody of like, no, I'm not okay with it.
So if you aren't okay with it, do something about it.
Time to kick his ass out. They have text messages, Rulla, saying he is trying to get you to leave him.
She said it's AI, and I almost laughed. But then I did see the screenshot, kind of, I think, and it had green text bubbles.
It did have green.
So part of me is kind of like, I could see it being AI, because who doesn't have an iPhone in 2026?
They did say this bitch is crazy. So
and she seems a little crazy.
Crazy people could have an Android. I won't put it past them.
But the green texts are going, oh yeah, it is if you text an Android.
You know what I mean? Green, like, you weird for having an Android. I just feel it. We all have iPhones.
Yeah.
Get on board. I have to say, not a lot happened this episode that I really cared about. Kind of fillery.
It was a little fillery, but we're always fillery Hillary with these girls because it's season 1.
True. And let me tell you, they didn't disappoint in the third act of the episode.
No, they came through eventually.
They're doing more than the Housewives of Beverly Hills have done in 5 seasons.
Because even just small little things, like Kelsey, we learned cuts hair and does makeup, and she cuts Rosie's. Well, she cuts Ashley's hair.
Which is how they talk about
it.
Yeah.
And then they get to talking about how she cut Rosie's hair one time.
Ooh.
And Rosie doesn't shout her out on social media, so you bet your ass Ashley probably went home and tagged that bitch real fast.
She took the pictures right in front of her. She said, look, I'm taking one of me and then one of us.
And then they get into a little fight when they're on a schooner boat.
I want to go on a boat
I've
like that.
been on one. They're super fun.
It seems fun. I love boats.
It's cute to do it like sunset.
I am so impressed with these women because it's like, I heard Dolores say, maybe on Two Teas in a Pod with Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge. I'm just trying to think of where it was. That the majority of this cast of Rhode Island had never seen Housewives before. Some had, obviously, Rosie.
Good for them. How did they do that?
Uh-huh. So she's like, they didn't come in with an expectation of like, we gotta pull the drama out of our ass. She's like, this is what was happening.
Yeah.
That makes me love it more.
They're so genuine.
They're not producing. They're like, this is what's going on.
But you can tell that they know each other in real life.
True.
And I think that makes a huge difference every time.
It really does. Because when you compare it, let's look at even Atlanta. These are not a group of women who have all been friends for years.
No.
Most of them feel like
pieced
strangers and they're like, don't know how to act around each other. This is a group who knows how to act because they know each other well.
And they've been through it. Because they all like to get drunk together.
And they like to swing. Because Liz said, my husband was in a fish-off against Michael Jordan. She was like, oh, Michael Jordan, oh my God, he's my... And then she didn't even finish.
I said, Michael Jordan, really?
I know.
With his hoop earring in?
And I was like, your husband wouldn't have made me think that.
No.
But good for you.
Not even close to being 7 feet tall for
No.
one.
No.
I don't even know. Michael Jordan's probably not 7 feet. But
He tall as hell.
closer than I am.
Let me tell you, Alicia, if you hear this, I love you so much. And
You're carrying.
she's like if there's a Lisa Rinna, there's also always like a opposite who's just goofy.
Like a Kathy.
Kathy style. Good call. She's giving me very Kathy vibes.
She's very innocently being funny. She doesn't realize it. She said, I like a horse.
They're like, you like a horse?
just in general?
I love how perplexed they are by her at all times.
Because she takes them to a polo match.
Fancy, by the way.
So fancy. And then that's where it gets pretty juicy.
On and popping.
Because Rulla shows up with Brian late to the party.
Well, let's go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
They should all meet at a bar to ride in a Sprinter together. Rulla and Brian included. And then Brian's like, my mom is in the hospital. We have to go. Well, an hour after that, they call Rulla. Are you at the hospital? How's your mother-in-law? And she's like, no, I'm at home. He went to the hospital. Would you stop and drop your wife off at home if your mother was in the hospital?
This is where you have to watch the after show for this one.
Oh, they gave us some tea?
Rulla says that the parent-in-laws or whatever, they were watching the kids.
Oh, so she needed to be with the kids. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I also assumed that anyways. That I was like, it is weird that they dropped her off, but I'm assuming the kids are involved.
And I just think it's super far-fetched. I don't believe it.
I do.
You think he really went off to go for like an hour with his mistress?
I didn't believe it. I was with Liz. Liz was like, I'm going to need more than just your text messages from your crazy friend. And then asked her at the polo match, they're like, this bitch is posting. This bitch is...
I think this bitch is crazy.
Well, also, why was his wedding ring off?
Because he left it in the car. It was on. He did go to the car and get it. So he did have it with him. So it wasn't like he had it off.
It's just weird to take it off at all.
He said why he took it off, because he was putting gel in the kid's hair.
But then it was on after that. At the bar.
Yeah, I don't know. But
So that's why I believe it. It just doesn't add up.
It doesn't
So
add
either
up.
it's bullshit or he's lying.
I think that there's twisted sides to it. I think that there may be some truth that there is something still going on, but I think she's maybe the crazy type that's like, if he did not go to the hospital and he did go be with her, it was because she said, I'm going to tell your wife.
Or I'm
if
going
you
to
don't
kill
come."
myself. Or
Yeah, something, because you don't leave a function with all eyes on you
Cameras.
and cameras out of nowhere like that.
I'm perplexed by
Just
his
for
reaction.
a boner?
I'm just perplexed by him because then he's like, I don't talk to her. And then they're like, well, she has things saying you talk to her. Do you? He's like, well, I have it. But I always tell my wife.
He said, I just talked to her yesterday.
And I'm like, okay, well, you're not helping your own case, Brian.
No.
Because I was going to be on your side on this one, but you're making me think you're lying.
I was going to be on his side all the way until that stuff started happening.
You said, okay, now I'm in the middle.
And then I was like, oh, so you're encouraging her bad behavior. I think she posted that pic. That I think the picture was old. Because
it could have, I agree, it could be.
I don't think that he's in the car with her that quickly.
Why would they get in a car?
And going somewhere.
They were also saying he just went to her house and he banged. So they wouldn't have been in the car.
Like you're leaving for a boner?
Your wife couldn't have helped you in this instance either if it was that necessary.
You couldn't tuck it into your fucking pants?
Your waistline like every other man has and swallowed your pride and gone about life? You're a sex addict if this is true.
If that's true, you need to seek therapy, professional help.
This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. I went inside. I was looking for someone to tell. I'm like, no one in this house watches this show. Who do I tell?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't believe that story at all. And then to have posted on Instagram while they're supposed to be at this polo match, it just screams, I'm trying to get your attention.
It also seems like the girl knows they're going to this polo match on this day. So she very well could be doing it to try to get their attention as they're all together, knowing Joellen's ass is going to open Instagram and be like, oh, look at this.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm with Rulla a little bit now. Like, Joellen, come on, stop ratting to me about little things that are unprovable.
And she also said, and at a certain point, Joellen, it is your friends you choose to hang out with. So who are your friends? I was like, that's a good point, Rulla. I don't know if I would be hanging out with people doing all this. And I heard...
Who's 40 years old and is texting somebody about somebody else's affair?
Well, let me give you a little tea. I don't know if this was on the after show at all, but Rulla called into 2 Teas in a Pod to talk to Teddy and Tamara. I don't know if Tamara was there. It might have just... No, Tamara was there because she was making me laugh. And Rulla had said that this girl is a mother. She said, we have witnesses. This girl's an alcoholic mess. Like, she said, the first time I ever met her, or one of the last times I ever saw her, either way, she was drunken in my pool in front of her kids to where grown adults had to get her out and, like, force her ass out of my house because she was saying, I'm going to sleep in your house, okay? So
Rulla, what was this woman doing in your house?
I'm like, wait, so y'all hung out?
Like...
So was this a friend?
Was this a friend of yours too, Rulla?
So I think maybe that's why you can see she's in pain. I feel for Rulla.
I feel for her, but
at a certain point you got to leave.
It's your own fault for looking this. You got egg on your face at this point.
You know what it's giving me? And I hope the audience listening agrees. It's kind of giving me Kyle Richards in the sense of even when Kyle left Mauricio's ass, she would not say why. She would just be like, he broke my trust. And we're all like, so he cheated on you.
He broke my trust.
And I couldn't get it back. That's how she said it.
And now I like women.
And we're all like, so he cheated.
Oh, he cheated so many times. She had to see what pussy was about.
That's crazy. But do you see what the comparison I'm drawing is?
Yes.
Like, I think it's people trying to protect their spouse. And it's like, sometimes they don't deserve that protection.
No, but
But it's also the father of their children, so I'm not going to demand it from somebody.
Yeah, if there's children involved, I could see a little bit more, especially if they're younger children.
Yeah.
Like Kyle's children were kind of grown, but I guess she had one that was younger.
She was probably only like 15 at that point.
But
that's a hard age for a teen.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to add on to that. Because you go to school, people would say shit.
Yeah.
Rulla's kids are younger, though. That's harder.
That's just a mess.
Because they're not too young. They're old enough to know what's going on.
You're just going to taint the image of their dad to them forever.
To be on a TV show.
To be on a TV show. To be ruined on a TV show. For them to hate you, too.
Here's the case. Rulla, if you're going to stay with him, I don't think you should come back next season.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Take.
Sorry, girl. I just don't want to watch her implode her life for this man. Because it's just going to drag on. That's feet, isn't it? I hate feet.
Feet and ankles.
I mean,
all the
good
time,
for you. But Rulla's accomplished in her own right.
She is, so she can leave him if she wants.
What they say she was, like a mortgage broker or something like that?
She's financial something.
I'm like, she makes bank.
Yeah, and she could afford a house in Rhode Island.
I was going to ask you, is it expensive to live there?
It is where they live,
but there's not as expensive parts.
There's always somewhere you can find.
So Dolores, I love Dolores. I know you haven't seen seasons of Jersey with Dolores, I don't think.
No.
And that's going to be on your rewatch as you binge every Housewives show.
Yes.
So you'll get there. But I'm a little disappointed. That's my only criticism is like, why'd y'all even include Dolores if you were going to cut her out?
They needed a friend.
They needed a Bravo pro.
A family friend, like a Bravo.
Who can show them the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what she's doing. She's probably helping a lot behind the scenes and then shows up and is like, they've got it.
Get them, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, I didn't even have to do that.
And she's like, can I sit here?
There's a rope here. Can I sit here?
Exactly. So Dolo will not be at the reunion, you guys. So I don't think we'll see her back for a second season as a friend, even though I wouldn't be mad if she did.
I think we'll see some of the cast come back as friends and they'll recast a few people.
Oh, that's smart, actually. Because Dolores is they're literally, as we sit here and record this, about to start filming New Jersey. Season 16 or 15 or 16. So we should be on like season 18 by now, but they've been off the air for almost 3 years.
That's insane.
Jersey, gotta say, you have some big shoes to live up to with Rhode.
The Italians are back.
And it's not families fighting like Jersey always was. It's friends, which is what Housewives is.
Real friends.
Real ass friends. It's like when Lisa Vanderpump and Kyle used to fight, or Nene and Cynthia.
Yes. Oh, those were the best fights. When Cynthia made that friendship contract. Oh my God.
I just rewatched that episode. Nene was horrified.
I would be too.
And even Kim Zolciak was like, is she a killer? I gotta say, my jaw was on the floor at the end of this episode with all that Brian, Rulla, mistress stuff.
Yeah, as he's running away.
He ran. He said, we're going. I'm not doing this on camera. He got in the car too and just waited.
That'd be so me, though.
I'm done.
I'm not filming this. We're not imploding my life on this camera.
But here's what confuses me. What did they think was going to happen?
I don't think he thought that they were going to
go there,
I guess.
He must not have seen Housewives before.
They've never seen Housewives, clearly.
They're one of the ones who haven't watched.
I feel like Rosie's watched it.
I think Rosie for sure. Maybe Ashley because she's a reality TV
vet.
Been
on reality TV.
Dolores said Liz had never seen Housewives. And you can tell because she is her own person.
She's just Liz.
She is just Liz.
Oh.
In the perfect way.
I love her so much.
If there's anyone I'm hanging out with, it's Liz or Alicia.
Oh my God, tag team me with both of them.
Mm-hmm. Alicia won't be finishing her sentences. Liz will be on and on. Love them. Next week, did you catch the preview?
I did.
They're going on their first girls trip.
I am so excited for this.
I already forgot where they're going. It's a local United States trip, it looked like.
They're going to a Newport mansion.
That's right. So it's not even far from their houses.
No. But what else is when the whole state's 15 minutes?
In the Ocean State. I was like, that's how I learned that this is the Ocean State, through the opening credits of this show.
It's on the license plates.
Oh, cute.
Yep.
It looks like the Ocean State.
I mean, it's literally just the bottom half is the ocean. But
it is confusing that it's called an island and it's not.
It's not.
It's attached. When you say island, I picture an island.
But I guess it's on the road.
True. It's like Long Island. Like, you could still get there. I'm so excited for next week. We'll see them in Newport, Rhode Island. For a second, I thought they were going to California.
Because I was going to be like, way too far.
I know. And I was like, oh my God, where's Shannon Medore? Get her in there.
I would love Shannon mixed up with this group.
Could you imagine?
It would be a disaster.
Shannon would have stormed out 80 times by now.
She would break her fucking legs. Both of them.
Man. I would love to see Tamara with this group, actually.
I would love it if they just mishmashed them for like a summer.
Why don't they do that? They used to do the girls' trip thing, but Brandy had to sexually assault people.
I'm not laughing.
Not laughing at the sexual assault.
No, I'm just...
We're laughing because it's Brandy, so of course she did.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, what y'all think was going to happen when you brought Brandy there?
And then it was Caroline.
It was Carolyn from Jersey, who looks like everyone's grandma.
And the like mob wife.
She has like gray hair now.
I know. I don't recognize her.
She is true like.
I said something horrible. I'm glad I didn't.
You're sad. There was a mic in my face. Although I want to see that girls trip.
Me too. I want that
Just air
scene footage.
Just air it. All right. So I think that's that.
That's that.
Some pretty fillery episodes this week.
Even this one's going to be fillery on our podcast now.
Because we were ranting about Jersey and Orange County, but that's what you're listening to us for, I hope.
Yes. So thank you all for listening. I hope you've had a great week and you have a great week this week. Subscribe to us on wherever you're listening to. Follow us on Instagram and X at Friends of the Show. I'm Kehm3x. That was Austin. Have a good day.
We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.